Online. See some familiar faces. Welcome back. We have some new folks. So today we're focusing on the third of the four heavenly or divine abodes, Mudita, which is sympathetic joy. The first of the heavenly abodes, which we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Metta, or loving kindness, sets the foundation for the four-part series. And not to worry if you missed it, because we're going to talk a little bit about it. In the meditation that we do, we're going to bring metta into it. So loving kindness, or metta, is the practice of caring. It's universal friendship. So we care, or we set the intention to care for ourselves, those we love, those we don't know. So we pick a neutral person for all beings, and then for someone that we're in conflict with. So practicing, setting the intention to care, to wish ourselves and others kindness and loving kindness, it softens our hearts so that we're able to rest in our natural presence, our own natural presence, which is loving awareness. The whole point is to ease our suffering, right? I heard this great, it was actually an ad for a meditation service the other day. It said, we don't meditate to get better at meditating. We meditate to get better at living. So we practice loving kindness in order to soften our own hearts, in order to care more for ourselves and others. So the second divine abode, heavenly abode, is karuna, or compassion, which is to respond. So loving kindness, metta, is to care. Karuna is to then act, to respond, to act upon the suffering that we see in ourselves and others. And like metta, this begins with ourselves and then extends out to all beings. We start with ourselves, we work with a loved one, a beloved one, and someone that is neutral to us, someone that we're in conflict with, and then all beings. The third aspect that we're going to work with today, mudita, sympathetic joy. And the primary aspect of mudita is to celebrate or delight in another's happiness, celebrate or delight in another's success or joy, which is really easy when we're also celebrating our success and when we're happy and joyful, and is not so easy when we're not in a good place. The natural tendency as humans is when we see another person celebrating their success, however it is we define it, is to turn towards jealousy and envy. I remember a long time ago watching a video of Pema Chodron, one of my favorite teachers, and she was talking about working with jealousy. And I was thinking, oh, I'm glad I've never really never really been jealous about anything. And boy, a couple weeks later, I got hit by the green monster, big time, and I've been working with it ever since. So, when we think we've overcome like one of these emotions, one of these negative emotions, that's when it creeps up and says, "Hello, I'm right here, ready for you to work with." And it's jealousy and envy are really interesting emotions to deal with. It brings up a lot of, mudita is the anecdote. And the thing is the more we practice mudita, the more abundance and happiness and joy we actually have in our lives. The more we celebrate and delight, and my glasses keep fogging up, so I keep playing with my mask, sorry. The more we delight and celebrate the success of those around us, especially when we're in conflict with them, our abundance, our joy will amplify exponentially. It's amazing. So there is another aspect of mudita that's arisen out of Western psychology. It's not within the Buddhist Dharma. And this is the ability for us to celebrate our own joy and success. Because what can happen, and maybe you've noticed this in yourself, is that when we start to feel happy and joyful, we might do a U-turn on ourselves and say, wait, look how happy I am. Some of us will say, oh no, something terrible is going to happen. And others of us will say, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this happiness. When in truth, any spiritual being would say, all my children deserve to be joyful and happy. So this other piece of mudita is to recognize when we've done that turn on ourselves and we've said, wait, how can I be this happy? Or if we say, how can I be joyful and happy when the rest of the world is suffering? You still want to practice mudita. You still want to celebrate joy and happiness for others and for ourselves. So, let's see where I am. Oh, the other thing about this is when we're celebrating, this our frequency, our vibration goes up, and then that allows other people's vibration to rise also. Since we're all resonant and our emotions resonate, our energetic vibrations resonate with one another. So when we celebrate another's success, our vibration rises, everyone's vibration rises. This is the idea of the collective, these worldwide meditation days or hours or moments where we raise the frequency, we raise the vibration of the world. And you can really see this with mudita. So think about it. If you're in a really good mood and you're walking down the street before we were wearing masks, and you nodded your head and smiled to someone, and maybe they weren't smiling, and then all of a sudden you see them lift. You just see their energy lift. So we can spread this. It's what, a lot of times we talk about stealth metta, which is where we send people metta from afar. We can do the same thing with mudita, spreading mudita all day long, just with a simple wink, since we have our masks on, or get a mask with the plastic so people can see you smile, or when we're outside, smiling at everyone, just spreading that joy. So that was a lot of words, and now we can settle in and just shake off any tension in your body, in your arms and legs, and settle in with your arms and legs uncrossed if you're sitting, sensing your feet connected to the earth. If you're lying down, just stretching your body long and then relaxing. If it feels safe, closing your eyes. And however you are positioned, allowing the chair, the earth, to support and hold you. And relax. Breathing in, breathing out. And taking a few breaths that are deeper than normal. Sensing your breath coming in. And following the out-breath all the way to the end. And now breathing normally. Connecting with your breath wherever you find it most pleasant, whether that's in your nostrils, the back of your throat, your chest, your belly. We're going to begin with a simple mudra, a hand movement, and then later we'll do the more traditional blessing, Mudita blessing. But to begin with your hands, with your palms up, your hands in your lap or on your thighs, just bring the tips of your thumbs together with the tips of your index finger, that first finger. And mentally or quietly whisper to yourself, metta. Metta. And just notice if anything arises, any sensations arise in your body, in your heart center. Notice if any images or colors arise in your mind, if any emotions come up. Just be with whatever comes up with gentle awareness, without judgment. Metta. Metta. Now releasing the thumb and index finger tips and breathing in and out. And now I invite you to connect the tips of your thumbs with the tips of your middle fingers. And mentally or quietly whisper to yourself, Karuna. Karuna. Again, just noticing what arises. sensations in your body, heart center. Images, colors in your mind. Being with whatever arises with tenderness, no judgment. And now releasing the thumb and middle finger, taking a few cleansing breaths. Breathing normally and now connecting the tips of your thumbs with the tips of your fourth finger. Mentally whispering or quietly whispering to yourself, Mudita, Mudita, Mudita. And now releasing the thumb and the fingertips. Breathing in and out. Now visualize someone close to you and visualize this person close to you enjoying good fortune, whether it's material, spiritual, whatever. And quietly whisper or mentally whisper directly to this person, may your happiness and good fortune not leave you. May it continue to grow and increase. And connecting yourself with the place within you that celebrates and delights in this person's good fortune. Notice the sensations that are associated with this in your body, your mind, your heart. Celebrating the happiness of your close one, wishing for it to continue. Now visualize a benefactor, someone dear to you, someone you admire, wishing for this person. These phrases or others that ring true for you. May your happiness and good fortune not leave you. May it continue to grow and increase. And bringing to mind a neutral person, someone that you have neither positive or negative feelings towards, someone who perhaps you just see and you don't even know their name. Just bring their image to mind and sending them wishes of mudita. May your happiness and good fortune not leave you. May it continue to grow and increase. Now I invite you to bring into your heart and your mind someone that you are in conflict with who is enjoying success, good fortune, whether it be spiritual, material, or whatever. And being with this person's true essence. And perhaps just having the intention to delight in their good fortune, mentally whispering or quietly to yourself, saying, "May your happiness and good fortune not leave you. May it continue to grow and increase." Being with whatever arises within you with tenderness, without judgment, as you delight in this being's good fortune. And now imagining all beings enjoying good fortune. All beings. May your happiness and good fortune not leave you. May it continue to grow and increase. Breathing in and out. Joseph Goldstein writes, regardless of what you may be going through, it's important to remember that happiness is a choice. When you frame happiness in this way, you regain power. You are in control, not the situation. Still, there are times when changing your mood may seem like an impossible task. Fortunately, some proven therapies can help you start feeling better, like meditation. If you're having trouble feeling happy or looking for alternatives to antidepressant medication, the Heavenly Abodes meditations have proven to work against depression, which can in turn boost happiness. Thank you. The fourth of the Heavenly Abodes next week, Upekkha, equanimity, the neutral mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.